Hi, Rakuna. Oh, okay. Come on, my nigga. So happy together. So happy together. It's you and me. And imagine me and you. I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and what they say. So happy together. If I should call you up and best to die, and you say you belong to me, and he's the man. Hi, I'll do it. Nothing much. What's up with you? Imagine me and you. I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up and bust it down, and you say you belong to me, and he's on mine. Imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody like you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and me. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all our life. Me and you and me. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Me and you and me. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together, so happy together. And now it's the weather, so happy together. We're happy together. So happy together. we're happy together. So happy together. So happy together. I don't give a fuck if I'm tone deaf, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. I could be as terrible as I want to be. This is my stream, not yours, nigga. Piss off, fly. Took for me to back on the wagon on the weekend. You stay out of time to prove that I'll get home with my imagination. If they find the body in the basement in the very house I'm taking down the number of the times till when we get the sign from God. I'll be the first to call them one. Taking back the number of the piece, 'cause 6 is not a pretty number. 8 or 3 are definitely better. 8, it's 4. The answer's on the letter to my alcoholic friends. I'm trying hard not to be ashamed, not to know the name of who is waking up beside me, or the day, the season, or the city, but at least the ceiling's very pretty, and if you are holding it against me, I'll be on my best behavior, taking shots from Mother Nature. Once my fist is in the cover, love is never falling over. Hey. Should I choose a noble occupation? If I did, I'd only show up late and sick, and they would stare at me with hatred. Plus, my only natural talent's wasted on my alcoholic friend. My alcoholic friends, the party never ends. My alcoholic friends. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Piss off, slut. You're a man whore. Like, what are you even doing on here? You disgusting, ugly piece of shit. Yeah, this is what I choose. I choose to do something I like. Because I actually have an interest in something, unlike you, you plain old piece of shit. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. It's a starman waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it so well. He told me, let the children lose it, let the children use it, let all the children boogie. Can you stop lying though? You don't have to say I'm an amazing singer. I know I suck. Like, actually, shut the fuck up. I have to find someone, so I picked on you. Hey, that's far, so you heard him too. Switch on the TV, we may pick him up on channel 2. Look at your window, I can see his light. If we can sparkle, he may land tonight. Don't tell your papa or about us locked up and fried. There's a star man waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he's glorious. There's a star man waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children lose it, let the children music, let all the children boogie. Star man waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'll blow our minds. There's a star man waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children music, let the children music, let all the children boogie. Give me a sad song, you dumb fuck. Like, that's easy. Give me a fucking sad song, because I don't know any music. Because all my music is in my phone, and I don't know it outside of my phone. Can you shut the fuck up? Like, why are you being so annoying? Okay, well, I don't know that song, so I can't do that one. Just give me a... You know what? I'm singing Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish karaoke. Billie Eilish karaoke, son of a bitch. What the fuck? Like, you're being annoying. What do you mean when I feel better? Like, I feel fine. I'm perfectly fine. Whoa. I was about to freak out for a second. I have to rewind. It's indica. can pretend you don't miss me. You can pretend you don't care. All you wanna do is kiss me. Oh, what a shame I'm not there. You can pretend you don't miss me. You can pretend you don't care. All you wanna do is kiss me. Oh, what a shame I'm not there. What is it you want? You can lie, but I know that you're not fine. Every time you talk about me, but you swear I'm not on your mind. You could pretend you don't miss me. You could pretend you don't care. All you wanna do is kiss me. Oh, what a shame I'm not there. Everybody knows you and I are suicide, and so would I. Really, mama stole stitches into all your bitches' broken hearts. You can pretend you don't miss me. You can pretend you don't care. All you wanna do is kiss me. Oh, what a shame I'm not there. Somebody new is gonna come for you like you want me to. Somebody new is gonna come for me like you never do. Every now and then it hits me that I'm the one that got away. But I guess being lonely fits me, and you were made for begging. Stay. Yeah, make me a play. Hello from California to Russia. I wish you luck. Maybe I don't feel so good. It takes words you. Okay, rewind. Baby, I don't feel so good. It takes words you never understood. I'll never let you go. 5 words you'll never say. I left alone like nothing's wrong. 4 days it's never felt so long. A 3's a girl and 2 is us, 1 slipped away. I just wanna make you feel okay, but all you do is look the other way. I can't tell you how much I wish I didn't wanna stay. I just kinda wish you were gay. Fucking voice cracks. I'm gonna slit my throat. Is there a reason we're not through? Is there a 12-step just for you? Our conversations all in blue, 11 haze. 10 fingers tearing out my hair. 9 times you never made it there. I ate alone at 7, you were 6 minutes away. How am I supposed to make you feel okay when all you do is walk the other way? I can't tell you how much I wish I didn't want to stay. I just kinda wish you were gay. To spare my pride, to give you lack of interest and explanation, to say I'm not your type, to say that I'm not your preferred sexual orientation. I'm so selfish. But you make me feel helpless, yeah, and I can stand another day. Stand another day. I just wanna make you feel okay. But all you do is look the other way. Oh my god. My voice is terrible. I just kinda wish you were gay. What?
You want to have dinner later?
Sure.
Huh?
Sure.
Hot dog?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call you when it's ready.
Okay. Nigga, I just said my voice was terrible. Are you retarded? Hi, Kevin. No, I'm just streaming off a government phone. Okay, how about you be respectful? So I be respectful. Because if you're not respectful, I'm going to be a bitch back. That's what I've been doing. So shut your ass up and be respectful, nigga. I'm fine. Oh, look, it's Vladimir Putin. I'm in Putin. This is a vape and this is a weed. That's not. That's something the lamest guy on the internet would say. I'm the coolest guy on the internet. Good for you, buddy. Indica. Thanks for the gift. Hi, Caleb. Yeah, my Instagram is Trauma Cat too. My boy's been such. She was shady enough. And now he's just a shadow. My boy loves his friends like I love my split ends. And by that I mean he got some off. My boy, my boy, my boy, don't love me like he promised. Oh, that sounded terrible. Oh, God. So whatever. He ain't a man and sure as hell ain't honest. My boy's being sus, and he don't know how to cut. He just sounds like he's trying to be his father. My boy's an ugly cry, but he's such a pretty liar. By that I mean he's that he's changed. My boy, my boy, my boy, don't love me like you promised. My boy, my boy, my boy, he ain't a man, sure as hell ain't honest. My boy, my boy, my friends, I love my split ends. My boy, my boy, my boy, my love. Alright, dude, good trip over a knife. My boy, my boy, my boy, don't love me like you promised. My boy, my boy, my boy, he ain't a man, sure as hell ain't honest. You want me to be yours, well then you gotta be mine. And if you want a good girl, then goodbye. You want me to be yours, well then you gotta be mine. And if you want a good girl, then goodbye. Imagine roro on meth. What is it about them? I must be missing something. They just keep doing nothing. And nothing getting to me scared. Spaghetti. No, you're probably on fent. You're more likely to do fentanyl than I am. How did I say spaghetti? Damn. I'm from California. What is it about them? I must be missing something. They just keep doing nothing. Too intoxicated to be scared. Better without them. They're nothing but unstable. Bring us straight to the table. And that's about the only thing they share. I'm in their secondhand smoke, still just drinking canned Coke. I don't need a Zanny to feel better. I'm designated drive zone, only one who's not stoned. Don't give me a Zanny now or ever. Waking up at sundown, they're late to every party. Nobody's ever sorry. I'm okay. Western dying from a star. It's your way. What is it about them? I must be missing something. They just keep doing nothing to intoxicated to be scared. Ah, ah, ah. Yeah, his intestines are going to explode. Could you imagine? No. Riding around like a horse on a carousel. We go. Will I catch up to love? I can never tell. I know. Chasing after you is like a fairy tale. But I feel like I'm moved on tight and it's scared as hell. Come, come on, come on. You must be this tall to write this right at the carnival. Oh, come take my hand and run through the playland. So high, too high at the carnival. And it's all fun and games till somebody falls in love. But you already burned the ticket and there's no turning back now. Round and round like a horse on a carousel. We go. Will I catch up to love? I can never tell. I know. Chasing after you like a fairy tale. But I feel like I'm glued to on tight to this carousel. This horse is too slow. We're always this close. Almost, almost. We're a freak show. Right when I'm near. It's like you disappear. Where'd you go? Mr. Houdini, you're a freak show. And it's all fun and games. So somebody falls in love. Oh my god. I'm bored. What's next? Your friends don't walk, they run. Skinny dipping rabbit holes for fun. Poppin', poppin', balloons with guns. 99 happy in the end. You paint white roses red, each shade from a different person's head. This dream is a killer, getting drunk with a blue caterpillar. I'm feeling the skin off my face, 'cause I really hate being sad. God knows they make me afraid. Praises they make me feel safe. Nuts, baby, I'm mad. The craziest friend that you've ever had. You think I'm psycho, you think I'm done. Tell the psychiatrist something is wrong. Open the bed, entirely bonkers. You like me best when I'm off my rockers. Tell you my secret, I'm not alone. So what if I'm crazy? The best people are. All the best people are crazy. All the best people are. Where is my prescription? Doctor, doctor, please listen. My brain is scattered. You could be Alice, I'll be the Mad Hatter. I'm peeling the skin off my face, 'cause I really hate being sad. God knows they make me afraid. They're crazy, they make me feel safe. Baby, I'm the craziest friend that you've ever had. You think I'm psycho, you think I'm done. Tell the psychiatrist something is wrong. Over the fan, entirely bonkers. You like me best, and I'm off my rocker. Tell you a secret, I'm not alone. So what if I'm crazy? The best people are. You think I'm crazy, you think I'm good. So what if I'm crazy? All the best people are. And I think you're crazy too. I know you're blind. It's probably the reason that we get along. So baby, I'm mad. The craziest friend that you've ever had. You think I'm psycho, you think I'm God. Tell the psychiatrist something is wrong. Open the bin, entirely bunkered. You like me best, but I'm off my rocker. Tell you a secret, I'm not alone. So what if I'm crazy? The best people are. All the best people are crazy. All the best people are. All the best people are crazy. All the best people.
You read the title. There are some really cool characters out there with some really cool outfits, right? How about that? How about now? In this video, I'll be showing characters and outfits they likely never wear, leading to some really funny and really interesting combos. How I'll be going about this is, first, I'll be dissecting the character's already existing fashion alongside their personality and put together why what they wear normally fits their character so well. Basically, a neat little character design analysis. So be prepared to learn something new and cool. Second, using the information gathered from the analysis, I'll come up with an outfit that contrasts their already existing ones, essentially dressing them up like it's opposite day, depending on the circumstances. Third, you will sit on your butt and enjoy the video, art, and straight content I could not forget. And you'll like, comment, and subscribe when you're done with your meal. Now let's get started with the first character of the video. 2D from the hit band Gorillaz. You all know this guy, Mr. Clumsy McPretty, right? Oh, today's gonna be so cool. Killer. So to begin this process, we're gonna hop over to today's sponsor. No,
I used to have
this
volume.
isn't your average ad read. No, that's a genuinely useful and free website, and I'm utilizing its plethora of tools to help come up with our opposite day designs in this video. After signing up and logging in, quick and easy by the way, I'm gonna create some boards for the characters we'll be putting in the fitting room today. No spoilers. After doing some research on 2D and already knowing who he is, I can easily tell you that he is a bit of a bitch. And also, this dude lets everybody bully him and walk all over him 24/7 and straight up takes it. Anyway, research displays 2D as a clumsy yet charming individual. He's also very skinny, skittish, and stupid. Only the opposite of that being buff, brave,
Guys, do you like girls? The characters are so cool to me. I love Noodle. Noodle is so cute. I feel like a noodle.
Such a useful feature because it's so much easier to keep things organized and neat. So here, I have a mood board for his new outfit, and then a research board for his already existing one. Very helpful for making sure we mischaracterize him as much as we can. Since we already went over his personality a bit, let's get started on the existing outfit side of things. After dragging in some reference images onto my board, I want to make use of the very useful cropping feature that Mona has. Super simple, super easy, and saves you a bunch of time and space on your board. I'll take a color swatch and slap it behind that John. And now I'm going to add some text boxes pointing out the things I noticed about his outfits and how they complement his personality. The tool I really like on Mona is the arrow tool. It allows for some neat organizing, like connecting my notes with the pictures they're referencing, and also for pointing out littler details. You can also use them as little dividers, like I did here. Arrows really help keep things clear and concise. So as we can see here, 2D is quite the casual dresser. He doesn't really have a singular...
Well, if you live in Sacramento, party at your place for sure.
Is plenty to go off of to start thinking up ideas for an outfit that he never wear. The important things I pointed out in my research board is 1, he tends to dress in rather tight clothing. He never strays too far from the style, accentuating his very skinny physique. 2, he cuffs the bottom of his pants often, he wears a lot of dress shoes or boots, and he seems to favor t-shirts quite a bit. And 3, he occasionally sports headwear, all sorts of kinds, from classic trucker hats to fedoras and more. With all this information included, I think it's time we begin our mood board for his new, completely misrepresentative outfit. Seeing the way 2D dresses, a lot of ideas flooded into mind. I think what best mischaracterize him would be for him to dress in cyberwear, mixed with a bit of Jesse Pinkman aesthetic. So after finding some inspiration pieces, I added some notes and arrows pointing out the things I wanted to encapsulate in this new design. I also used the really cool drawing feature to add some flair to my board. So with cyberwear, its clothing pieces tend to have these straps hanging from wherever the hell they seem to want them to. I don't know if it's actually serving purpose.
Oh, see you later, Caleb.
These two articles of clothing together. Also, I don't think I've ever seen 2D in a hoodie, so this will do nicely in misrepresenting him. Now onto the pants. I want him to wear some baggy pants with a bit of sag. Since I always see him wearing a belt, I want better to mix with tech wear and peak white boy fashion than to throw in some of the chunkiest shoes I can find. These work very well, since not only do they all go together well, but it's also completely out of 2D's fashion profile.
Hate. Hate back
let's get on with the drawing process. On to Procreate, one thing I definitely wanted to make sure of is that he had a hood over his head. Since, like I said earlier, I don't think I've ever seen him in a hoodie. Because I'm playing Viper. Anyway, I wanted the pose to be a little intense, but nothing freakish, since he can definitely seem to be opted for a more relaxed one, with a bit of a mean look. Like he might beat your ass if you annoy him, which is definitely not something he'd be capable of, nor would he ever even think to attempt. Also, for the pants, I decided to throw in some cargo pockets, or whatever you call them, since I see those often on tech pants. And of course, I had to add the straps where I could, like on the hood and the sleeves. I also added some zippers on the hoodie, inspired by the hoodie I use in the mood board. And I also added some on the pants. It just felt fitting. And this is the final result. 2D as a pump, significantly contrasting his scaredy cat, scrawny self. Though he's still scrawny. Let me know what you think in the comments below. With 2D complete, it's time we move on to the next character who will be Roro today. Roro Sherbrooke, or Sudebrek. I can't pronounce that. I'm not Japanese. I'm just a cracker.
Yeah.
Like 2D, Roro is a...
I'm watching Accurate Panda.
hot-headed, ready for action, badass. Though he's just as scrawny as 2D, he's easily like a million times more powerful. Since in the world he comes from, there's power in viewing the objects we cherish the most. And for Rudo, that's his gloves, which I think is only fair
Aw,
to
see
keep
you
in
later,
mind
Aunt
by coming up
Carthy.
with. To begin our research board for Rudo, I want to get a deeper sense of who he is. We already know he's hot-headed, and the reason for his hot-headedness is due to the pain and anger constantly brewing up inside of him, caused by his upbringing. He's abused and abandoned by his parents. And on top of that, one of them is murdered, which caused people around him to
Thank you for
associate
the
with
gift.
their, two of which is his dad. And because of their abuse before they abandoned him, he's left with scars from his hands. His adopted father, Greg Toe, gives him a pair of gloves to cover them. These
Since
gloves
I
give
was
him so much
16.
power. One thing about Rudo is that he feels very deeply for things that are thrown
For
at him
5
or
years.
sent as trash, showing that under all the pain and hatred he holds, there is a glimpse of a soft side, and that's exactly the side of him I want to overrepresent, ultimately mischaracterizing it. So moving on to the mood board, I found some soft aesthetic clothing to take inspiration from when figuring out how I want to dress him up. What I seem to notice about this style is the tops are usually very baggy, typically sweaters and cardigans, with a collared shirt underneath. Meanwhile, bottoms and boots
Hi, Astro.
also pair leg warmers with chunky shoes, because who doesn't love those, right? After utilizing the amazing color swatches tool that Mobile has to get a better feel for what color palette I'll be using, I'll now begin the sketching process. Thanks to my Mobile board, shout out the drawing tool, by the way. I have a good idea of how I'll have Rudo dressed. I want to give him an oversized sweater with a collared shirt underneath, some shorts, and a nice pair of leg warmers alongside some chunky shoes. Simple, right? Yes, but I struggled with how I wanted to proportion everything. But finally, I got the idea down. So much for creating. I managed to whip up an immaculate sketch. I wanted this
My day's okay.
shy and a bit skeptical, quite the opposite of how he typically does. From there, I did the rendering. Oh, baby. I'm hoping this doesn't turn out to be the best piece of the pie, because I'd love to outdo this one. I'm very fond of how this one turned out. What about you? Let me know in the comments below. With Rudo's opposite design complete, it's time for our next character mischaracterization. It's time for our next mischaracterization of the video. Amy Rose. You all know her. You all love her. Or don't. You might actually hate her. I used to. Either way, you're gonna love this. Jumping straight into the research board, Amy as a character is a charming one. She's an absolute sweetheart with a never-ending appetite for serving justice. Just like Rudo, she's quite a badass. And what I love about her design is that it captures who she is extremely well. The rosy pink fur to represent her soft side, and the deep red to represent her ass-kicking side. Notable things in her design that I most definitely want to capture is the flair she has in all of her outfits. It's classy and pretty. I also want to attempt to have her hammer involved as well, which would be a bit of a challenge, but where's the fun in art without one? It's a classic, must-have aspect of her design. And it tastefully adds to the fact that she is a fighter. That said, let's move on to building the mood board. Finding out how I was going to dress her up was the easiest thing ever. Obviously, we're going to goth her up, though not to the fullest extent, because I still want a glimpse of her true style still in the design. Unlike Rudo's design, how I over-characterize his soft side, I want Amy's design to have her confidence, but have her aesthetic completely twisted, rather than delving deep into a
You all do the
I
roasting.
figured a pink gothic aesthetic would fit her best here. Now with the mood board,
I can't
I'll walk you
roast.
through my plan. Obviously, I have to put her in a striped sweater. The neat thing here is I want the sweater to also act as a skirt, just like how she's always wearing
I'm
something
21.
skirt-like in her other outfits. It's a cute and accurate choice. Okay, seriously. Next is her headband. I want it to have a belt look to it, just like this one here. It's a perfect fit for the goth look. Now, for the rings on her wrists, I want to swap them out for some spiky cuffs, like these ones here. And I also want to have a little ruffle coming out as well. Next, since the gothic style is known for the belty look, I want to incorporate them into her design as well as I can. But instead of just the basic metal belt holes, I want to have these little pink ribbons going through them, just like this here. And lastly, for her boots, obviously we're going to kick it up a notch and make them as shiny and leathery as we can. I love the look of these here, so I'm probably just going to put these on her.
I don't want you to roast me though,
What
nigga.
do you expect from our commentary video? As with all the designs,
I already know all my flaws. Like, fuck off,
to
cunt.
figure out how I wanted to design this look. That's why you like Milno. To create that menu, get Milno's shop. To create your own boards. Whether they're mood boards or not, Milno has so many different tools to help you move forward with literally any project or general use you may need it for. So if you're interested, and I know you are, just a little bit, don't mind. You can use my link in the top of the description box or the pinned comment below to sign up today. Completely free and completely for free. No tools hidden behind the paywall, no limited time free trial. Complete full access to helpful board creation with amazing tools. So try it out today. Anyway, time to move on to
I'm fine.
the main thing I want to talk about is the hammer, since the outfit I gave her was essentially the same thing as what I laid out on the mood board. The hammer is something I didn't really have a plan for, but I knew for sure I wanted to have some belts on it to give it some sweet gothic style points, and of course some spikes. That way her cuffs aren't the only thing that has them. I also topped in. Come on, bro. I also tossed in some of those ribbons. Give it some good variety. And then I thought it'd be fun to blow. Come on. And then I thought it'd be fun to throw in some belt loops or bro. What is it? Am I that right? What is it? And I thought it'd be fun to throw in some belt loops onto it. Damn. That was awesome. But wait, okay, just wait here. Check this out. Check this out. Man, do you think it could have gotten any better? Well, yeah, rendering is everything. I'm extremely proud of the rendering on this piece versus the others. I truly did myself with this one. And wow, does Amy look awesome. Like always, let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, you should like the video because this is a straight banger design with another badass added to the list. It's time to continue with the next character.
Clear.
Today. Tommy. You also know her, and you're more likely to hate because of where she comes from, but I quite like her, and she is a great candidate for today's topic. Let's begin with a rundown of who she is as a character, which is a bit tricky since she has a lot of character growth. Tommy starts off as a timid, scared, puppy-like figure. She's confused all the time and is anxious as hell, but over time she grows to be more confident and a team player, helping out where she can, doing great at it too. She shows plenty of emotional intelligence and is plenty thoughtful. And through her character growth, we get to see that she's actually really cheerful and a go-getter.
I'm 21.
She's portrayed as a scared puppy. Now we did a good rundown. Using the information we now know, let's begin making the research board. And finally, some silence while you watch it all come together and to break the pacing of the video completely.
It's not empty.
Okay.
Look at it.
Shh. I'm sorry.
Can you stay quiet for 5 seconds?
Nope. Here's the finished research board. Let's review. So starting at the beginning here, you can see she's very timid and anxious. Moving forward, she shows more confidence, letting more of her personality shine through. She can get really playful when she's feeling herself, and her intelligence begins to shine through more and more the more comfortable she is. What? Comfortable. Lastly, and overall, she's very compassionate, while always being skeptical. When a problem comes from her, she's very likely to fix it and get out of the situation, not only for herself, but for others too. A sometimes badass with a cheerful soft side. She's mostly just scared puppy still. And what I want to do with their character is completely overdo the timid side, but in the opposite way. Showing that she's a scared puppy. She hides it.
You're funny, Turkey.
And mostly I want it to be shown and symbolized in her outfit and expression. Moving on to the mood board, we found some great references to take inspiration from. Taking a look into other Jester outfits gave me an idea of what I wanted to get out of this mischaracterization. There's all these different headwear.
That's not Sword Art Online, that's Fairy Tale. I love Sword Art Online though.
Color swatches and giving my mood boards flair, the drawing tool and arrow tool. The mood board is now complete. How could I forget? Note lets you insert links into your boards, allowing you to attach some useful websites to any of your projects, which is pretty useful here. Now, let me walk you through
1 minute till the stream ends.
As a jester, being covered literally head to toe in an alternate jester suit. This time, wearing a hood instead of a hat, playing into the gloomier side of things. This altered outfit symbolizing that she's hiding under all the suit she's wearing. And since things will be more gloomy, why not choose duller colors as well, with much cooler tones, instead of warm tones like she typically has. I also want to mess around with a split pattern using stripes like she already has, while throwing in diamonds as well. I think the sharper shape of the diamonds will help dull things up a bit, which sounds strange, but this guy really
Okay, bye guys.
Stripes instead of diamonds? I don't think so. I could be wrong. So moving on to procreate, I want to give Pomni a laid-back pose, rather than a tense one like she usually has. Kind of showing some sass as well, since she's putting up a facade. And for the outfit, I